Hello. Hey everybody. How's it going? How are we doing today? Let's see who's here. Hi Riaz. Hi Ash. Hi Changeling. Hi Wolfie. Aster, how are you? Oh Aster, what you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Oh, big stretch. Let's see. What did I do? I work. Dad didn't make a dinner, so I had like leftover. I think it was smoked pork from earlier this week. And then a bagel with cream cheese. Always good, always tasty. Also, very important, the poll in the Discord ends in like 20 minutes. So if you haven't voted in it yet, you should go vote. I think, yeah, two of the options are tied. So I need someone to go in there and untie it. Also, I'm turning the music down a tiny bit. Let me know if I need to turn it back up on your guys' ends though. But yeah, you have to vote for the 180 followers goal. And if you tie it, we're gonna have to do another vote. But yes. Oh, I have some hot chocolatey milk here today. Very tasty. We had some mini marshmallows in the pantry, so I put those in. But you see, I went into the kitchen and I went up to the mug cabinet and I opened it up to grab a mug. And what do I find in there? But a singular dried penne noodle just sitting on the shelf. And I pick it up and I'm like, Mom, why is there a singular noodle on the shelf? And she's like, I don't know. She said that she like I think spilled a box of it or opened it up earlier, and I guess Dad put it away. I don't know how a singular noodle ended up in the mug cabinet. I don't know. Hold on, the dog wants to leave. She just came in here right before stream, and now she's like, I'm already bored. I want to leave. All right. The beast has been released. Let me see. All right. I see. I see. We have another vote in there. You have 21 minutes left if you want to change my fate. Well, right now, playing my boss as my heat suppressant is the winner. I still have to look into that game to see whether or not it's safe for TOS. If not, we're playing it in the Discord. If it ties, those two options become the 190 and the two unchosen options become the new 180. You get one option for each follower goal. You don't get two. So y'all better pick one. Unless you want to do another vote. In terms of a new vote? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah, if they tie, you guys can vote on those two, and then the other two, and whichever one doesn't get picked, we'll move on to be for 190. I feel like I had another thing to add on to 190, but I can't remember what it was. Will be your call if we vote on the tied ones. True, true. I was gonna vote on Artfit, but you know, memes. Yeah, okay. I see how you all operate. You're here for the memes. Listen, I cannot verify the content of the game. My boss is my heat suppressant. So I cannot guarantee whether or not it will be a fun time. You said someone had to break the tie, so it had to be. Wow, I thank you so much, Riaz. I'm glad you could step up to the plate and really fix this dilemma we had going on. I voted on emotes. The only one to vote on the emote. That's okay. We'll do more emotes eventually. Honestly, I still don't really know what to draw today, so we might draw emotes anyway. The difference was that you guys would get to vote on the new emote. Your reaction will make it worth it, whatever it's like. Oh boy. Oh fun. I did recently find out about the Twitch banned games list, and anything that's rated adults only is banned. I don't think this game is rated adults only, but I honestly couldn't really see. But I think that's if the game was rated adults only by the ESRB, and I feel like small indie games are not gonna have like an official rating. So let me take another sip of my hot cocoa. I like when the mini marshmallows like kind of melt into it. Makes it creamy. Let's see, was there something else I had to tell you guys? Ah, yes, Twitch, where flesh tubers can fuck, but games with foot get banned. Yeah, there's that one game. I forget what it's called. I've seen people on YouTube play it, but it's like the one where you and your friend play as dicks. Dispatch? No, there's wow, what game was it called? It's like a cartoony game. I don't know, I just remember seeing Hololive VTubers play it a long time ago. No, not fuck Ash. They can give birth. People have live streamed birth, the cock and balls game. I forget what it's called. It's like a cartoony game. Let me see. See, just googling dick game doesn't really help me. Oh, no. Google Images did not help either. I can't remember what it's called. Actually, let me just go to Twitch banned game list. Genital jousting, yes, that's exactly what it is. There you go. Thanks, Riz. I couldn't remember what it was called. But yeah, that one's banned. Not that I was ever planning to play it, but you know, I was aware that it existed. Oh, also, I mentioned this yesterday. Why am I not moving? I mentioned this yesterday, but I am going on Sunday. I'm going to be having a collab. And who is texting me? I'm going to be having a collab with someone I haven't collabed with before. I'm collabing with Ari Crix. Crix and I are going to play this co-op, this new co-op horror game called Storebound. It's where it's kind of like you're in a big store, like an IKEA. And I think you're like trapped in there with monsters. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be over on Crix's channel. And it'll be at like 8 to 9 p.m. EST. It'll start around there. I don't know exactly how long we're going to go. But yeah, it'll be exciting. I'll make sure to put an announcement in the Discord too. But yeah, when Crix DM'd me the other day and was like, "Hey, want to collab?" I was excited because I'm really bad at reaching out to people. And the game looks fun. I haven't tried it yet. I think it like just came out, but it's technically in like the what's it called, the open alpha stage. So I think they're still like working on it, but hopefully it'll be fun. Imagine growing up and finding out your parents live streamed your birth to strangers. Ooh, yikes. Honestly, I feel bad for a lot of the kids who grew up with like parents who would film them and put so much of them on the internet. I know at this point some of them have grown up and come out and talked about it and their negative experiences with it. I get that. I feel like I'm just bugging folks to ask about collabs. Yeah, I always feel awkward because I'm like, I look at someone, I'm like, are we to the point where I can just ask you to collab? I never know. I would just feel really awkward if I DM someone was like, want to collab? And they were like, no. I'd be like, ah. But I guess sometimes you just gotta put yourself out there. Be fucking wild. Yeah, I think people should be a little more discerning with how much of their children and their children's private lives they put on the internet. Oh, I want some more cocoa. Alrighty, I think we can probably start drawing. We can still chit chat while we draw. Here, let me get over here. Why do I have multiple music on? Turn the other music off. There we go. I forgot that I turned that on the other day. Alright, where am I? Come back here, OBS. I need to move more. There we go, that's better. Drawing time, gonna make something to eat. Ooh, yummy. I hope you enjoy. What are you gonna make? Also, like I said, I don't really know what to draw. So I just pulled up a couple of things that are in progress. Here is the emotes file. So there's some potential emotes in here we could work on. I don't know if we will, but let's see. Still would like a head pad emote. That would be good. I was trying to think of what we could work on today. I am fond of this one. I forgot I drew this. But I feel like we need to pick one that expresses an emotion that we don't quite have yet. Which I feel like was like laughter. I feel like laughter might be a good one. I just had fish and chips for lunch. Ooh. French fries are tasty. I don't know about fish, but I hope you enjoyed your fish anyway. Facepalm 2, that could be a fun one. The bottom left one looks like it could use a gun emoting. Hello? The bottom left one looks like it could use a gun pointing emote attached to it. Oh, you could take the gun here and just point it over there. Gun right at you. Hold on, let me. Can I? There we go. The gun's pointing at it now. This is what you wanted. There we go. Perfection. See, you can tell this is evil Aster because the star is on the wrong side of the face. No, just have a hand holding the gun. Like the emote has a gun. Oh, that'd be funny. We do already have gun emote, so I don't know if I should make another gun emote right now when I have other emotes I should make, but that would be funny. Maybe I should just add guns to all of my emotes. I had prawns, crab sticks, and dippy dog with it too. Got extra so I could freeze it for later lunch. What is dippy dog? I do not know what dippy dog is. Knife. Knife is good. Maybe they could get a club. Like, is that technically two emotes together, but in reverse? That would be funny. I also pulled up the sub badges because I haven't finished those. I was trying to think of forms that would be like before this one here, and I was thinking just like the teardrop shape and then like just the square shape, but I don't know. Hello there, beep boop. Hello, Odessa. Welcome on in. A hot dog that is battered and deep fried. Is that basically like a corn dog? I guess maybe it's a little different. Sub badges sounds like a good idea, methinks. It would be. It would be. I was trying to think of another one. I did look up the other day to see like what the different things were for follower badges. It was like 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. But you probably wouldn't have to put one for everyone, just ones you want to. Sorry, I'm late. I had to stop by for a bit for Whamulets anniversary. Understandable. Welcome on in. Not a corn dog, different batter entirely, but same principle. Okay, I see. Yeah, I think corn dog batter's kind of more like a pancake. Love these so much. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like them. I'm not sure what to do with the other colors. Because I know he came out with these different variations, but I feel like maybe they should just be blue. Because if I use the other colors, I don't really know like what would be at what level, you know? But maybe I'll just make a bunch and then we'll use what we want. Corn dog is tasty too. I do like these, can't wait to see them. Yeah, I feel like I should work on them. That way I can actually use them. And I feel like making these two would be pretty simple. You can see I already started drawing it here. See them used? Yeah, I think I should probably make them. Because at this point, I think everyone who would end up with one is just going to already end up with like the 2-year one. Oh, but I also wanted to look at the emotes because I haven't opened this file in a while, so I don't even know what else is in here. Let's see. Why is Gaster here? Okay, those are just inspiration. What do we have? Hi. We already did that one. What are these ones? A different variation of ah. Okay, these ones are like older. We've made most of these, except for the oak one. What else do we have in here? I just want to see, because I haven't looked in a while. Here's some other ones. We got a knife. And we got whatever this is. I think this was inspired by Onion San's face in Undertale. We need a karaoke emote? A karaoke emote? I've never even had a karaoke stream. Oh, thank you, Ash, for demonstrating all of the emotes. See, I know I come up with ideas, and then sometimes I forget about them. Gun. So many different variations of the gun. What's this? Oh. Okay. Box. Okay. So we mainly got like these, and where's the other one? These ones. No, it was a different one. These ones. Okay. I don't know if I'll do too many of these like sketched ones that we haven't finished, just because I feel like some of them are overlapping with ones we already have. But yeah, I think we'll work on the sub badges for now. If I get bored, we can switch over to the emotes, or even just whatever. I mean, for when you play Yakuza. That is true. We do have karaoke in Yakuza. Oh, we got Moobots and Stream Elements trying to mention foliage. Come on, Stream Elements, get it together. Okay, I think I have to turn off the symmetry now. Alright, well, I need to look at the other ones to see. Oh, I forgot. Oh. That's pretty much done. I forgot that I drew this one already. Alright, well, that one's pretty much done, unless I think of other details to add to it. See, this one's just really simple to do. Alright, now I have this one. I need the colors. Here, I'm gonna turn you off for a second. This is square gem, I don't know. That's just Aster's teardrop tattoo. Teardrops. When I think of the word teardrop, I just think of that old Taylor Swift song, Teardrops on My Guitar. You know what, let's put it in the queue. Radio single remix? Pop version? What? Okay, I don't know which one I know. Just put it in there. Do you mean the cover because George Harrison wrote that song? I mean, I think there are a lot of songs out there where the person who they're attributed to isn't the person who actually wrote it. There are people who write songs and then sell them to other people. Okay, what color? Let me grab this color. And then the other color is just white. Okay, let me make a palette. That would probably be helpful. And then is this just white? I think this was just white. I just had it on with opacity. Also, didn't season 2 of Hazbin Hotel just end? I still have to start it. But I'm curious if anyone here has watched it and has an opinion on it. Hairspray is so good. It is good. It's a fun time. You can't stop the beat. Yes, it did. I binged it the other night. Alrighty. No spoilers. What did you think of season 2? Was it any good? Better than season 1? Worse? About the same? Don't know. I've only seen the pilot. I have seen season 1, but not season 2. That is very ominous, Riaz. Well, oh no. That's not a good sign. I'm gonna take it the writing has not improved from season 1. High and low? Okay. Unfortunate. I see. Or maybe I should do it like this. I think I did this one like this. Think about it night for the teardrops on my guitar. So I enjoyed it. My advice is don't be turned off by the first 3 episodes. The first was shit, the second meh, third alright, episode 4 was good and it gets better by each episode. Last episode was great. Okay, okay. Thank you for the reviews. I was gonna watch it regardless. But I was curious, because I have seen people talk about it. I did see people complain about some things. I just seen Majima singing this in my head. Hell yeah. I'll probably binge it sometime soon. I just don't know when. I think on the way home I was like, oh, I could binge it. I could just watch it all night. And then I was like, wait, I have a stream. I cannot do that. Let me look how I did this other one. Let me pull these down here so they're closer. There we go. Okay, I see how I did it. Get some sleep tonight. It has many flaws. Viv can't write female characters to save her fucking franchise. The pacing was dog shit, not nearly enough time, but Alistair and especially Vox were fantastic. Okay, okay. Yeah, I was worried about the writing female characters thing. Because I've seen people critique that about her writing, and I'm like, you know, I can't say that I entirely disagree. I remember there was one time where people critiqued the writing of the female characters in Helluva Boss, and they were like, they don't get, you know, the same like development as the male characters. And Vivzy was like, Helluva Boss is like my male-led show, and then Hazbin Hotel is like my female-led show. And it was like, okay, but then why do I feel like the male characters in Hazbin Hotel still get better development than the female characters in Helluva Boss? And honestly, some of them still get more focus and development than the characters in Hazbin Hotel. But anyway. Up until episode 7, I wanted to take Charlie out back and fucking shoot her. Oh no. I can see Majima singing this at karaoke. Yeah, at this point, when YouTube nonstop recommends videos with names, this show is even worse now. I just hit don't recommend. Yeah. I mean, I'm not necessarily defending the show, but there is a point where I'm like, I'm not gonna watch videos going in a major critique on the show. I just watch it. She's so awful at making female characters, they're so shallow. Yeah, I do feel like they could have more focus and development compared to the male characters. The main issue with the writing is one particular bit that keeps coming up. Like, they have that one trick and keep coming back to it. Ooh. I see. Oh boy, I can't wait to watch it and see what you guys mean. Oh. But yeah, I don't have work tomorrow, so honestly I might either watch it tomorrow or even tonight if I don't feel like going to bed. I do not have Amazon Prime or whatever it's on, but there are alternatives. After the poll is up? Oh no. Let me guess. Oh boy. Alright, you guys. It's in. Our goal for 180 followers is that we will play My Boss is My Heat Suppressant. And depending on how adult it is, we might have to play it in the Discord. But we're not playing it till we hit 180 followers. Don't forget that. So I hope y'all are happy with that. Wait, did they... Hello? Hold on, wait. Are they tied? I didn't notice that someone changed their vote at the end. No. Guys. Who took their vote off of New Fit on Stream and put it on My Immortal Read Through? Ash. Someone did. Ash. Alright, well, time for a new poll. This one is not gonna be 7 days. It's gonna be like 3 days. Hold on. No, not a thread. I want a new poll. I gotta put a new poll in. Oh, again. Alright, but My Immortal Read Through. Play My Boss is My Heat Suppressant. You get 3 days this time. Alright, the new poll is up. You get to vote for one of the two options. If you goobers tie it again, I will make the deciding vote, and I'll vote for what I want to do. It had me, Ash. Pleasure to be of service. Thanks, Ash. Thanks. You know what your reward is? You know what your reward is? Where are you? That's me. Here you are. You can go flying. No, don't bump in the wall. Get out of here. Stop bumping into the wall. Okay, there we go. Alright, y'all get to vote again. Have fun. Whatever doesn't win will be put back into the poll eventually. Alright, this part I think is just completely white. Alright, let me go back to the messages I was reading before. Yeah, it's not worth it. It really is only worth it for entertainment and nothing deeper. True. Did I put it there? Yeah, I think I did put it there. Okay, I think that looks okay-ish. Maybe like that. Alright. What if I put like a... and then do overlay? I don't know if I like that. What following goal would we have to be at for Aster to play Date Everything? We could add that in the future. Here, let me at least add it to my list. So in the future it can get added to a poll or something. Where is it? New goal. Play, date, everything. Alright, it is on the list. One day your dream may come true, Odessa. Okay, now I have to do the yellow part. How did I do it over here? Now, let me look at this. No, that's a base. Where's just the regular blue one? Oh, did I just... I think I just turned off the shading on this one. Okay. Okay, I see what I did. Okay, interesting. Anyway. I love drawing something and then forgetting how I drew it. Is musicals the theme for today's art stream? No, the art stream's just the usual, we put on whatever and we listen to it. I just have my stream playlist playing right now. This song is not from a musical, but Will Wood is very dramatic, so I can see how you'd think it would be from a musical. Let me go back to my playlist. But if you do want to suggest a song, feel free to, and I might add it in. Okay, let me turn off the shading. I just want to see the shadow. Okay, I did like that. Late Goodbye by Poets of the Fall. Alright, let me toss that on there. Late Goodbye. It's on there. I'll be doing some lurking because we are doing groceries. Very understandable. Enjoy your groceries. Friends on the other side. Let's see. And then the song after the time warp from Rocky Horror. Do you know the name of it, or is that actually what it's called? I see time warp. The one after it is Sweet Transvestite. Okay, I see. Is it because you assumed Twitch would not be okay with the word transvestite? You know, you're probably not wrong on that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Twitch doesn't like it when I use the word twink. Whenever I make clips with the word twink in it, I have to censor it. Gotta be on the lookout for Automod. Okay, if Automod holds something, I have the option to let it through, which happens very often. They've gotten mad with the word gay. Yeah. Automod got me this morning in Berry Stream with 2 gay. It happens. I whitelisted the word lesbian so it would stop catching it with Automod. Oh, there you go, Ash. Yeah. That works too. Also, isn't it like the 50th anniversary of the Rocky Horror Picture Show or something this year? I think my manager mentioned that to me the other day. What do you guys think of the Rocky Horror Picture Show? saw it in high school. I actually saw it performed live before I watched the movie. My friends in high school, we wanted to watch the movie first, but we ended up not having time before the performance. I think it's very interesting, and I do like Tim Curry in it. I'm not sure how I feel about it in general. I think some of the music is good. But honestly, you know, it's a very like wacky, campy movie, but at the same time, I kind of felt like it drags a little bit at one point. I remember watching with my friends, and they got to this one point where it would just, I was like, oh, it's good. The songs are great, however, the story is really bad. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where like it's just really campy and over the top that it kind of falls into the category of like it's so bad it's good, which is why people enjoy it. I do need to watch it one day. It's apparently a classic. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I can't say that you'll like it as a whole, but it is an interesting watch. Okay, now I need the white. I keep forgetting what it looks like. The blue, that white, and then that is a strong white. Okay, I see. This one. Okay. Just a heads up, Yakuza 0 is more of a tearjerker than Yakuza Kiwami was. Oh boy, can't wait for my heart to hurt. But it'll all be worth it to see my boy Majima. Do I like that? Wait, where'd the palette go? There it is. I guess it looked like that from a distance. Do I like that? Do I feel like something is missing? See, this one looks fine, but the gem is also smaller. Oh, I did have this part in the middle. Let me see. Kind of like the extra little glow that gives it. Look back at this one. I feel like I did a similar thing. I gave it like a pink glow. Oh, is that what it did? Not your world, and I've got friends on the other side. I don't think I like the pink. Oops. I like that. Maybe. Makes it look a little more vibrant. Maybe I should put it on these two as well. That adds a little something. Let me do the fancy one too. Are you ready? Okay, these are the ones we have so far. We got the little dew gem, and then the square gem, and then the regular one, and then the fancy one. I don't know what else to do. I think those four are nice, but I don't know if we need more. The voice of Pooh Bear was in that movie? Wasn't he? Let's go! Oh, hello, Hobo. Thank you for resubscribing. Welcome on in. Thanks for throwing it back. Oh, geez, I really need to make a throwing it back emote, don't I? To go with your your collection. So wasn't Pooh Bear the voice of Ray? I'm assuming. I really like Ray. By the way I look. Light of day. You know what, we can listen to Time Warp too. Then we're gonna listen to this song. Okay. Anyway, Hobo, how's it going? We're working on follower follower badges, sub badges. I don't know, whatever they are. They're being used for something. I'm one hell of a woman. Hell yeah, Odessa. All right, let me actually look back in the settings and see what what ones it had that you could put them in for. Ooh, they look super cool. Thank you. I like them. I just can't think of other stages if we need more stages. Honey, I'm Home by Ghost and Pals. Ooh, hell yeah. Oh, also, did you guys see that Ghost is back on the internet? Ghost kind of took a break from the internet for like a year or two. They like deleted all their social media, but now they're back on. Was it Blue Sky or Twitter? It was one of them. And they uploaded a new song on their YouTube. The metal band? No, Ghost, the Vocaloid producer. They're also known as Ghost and Pals sometimes. Although that like series of songs they were working on with their friends, I think that's been put on indefinite hiatus, and I feel like they're not all friends anymore. Because one of them was like, "Don't ask me about Ghost. I don't talk to them anymore." It was like, okay. But even if that project doesn't get finished, at least everyone can make their own music. Patient. Their new song's not on Spotify yet, but you can listen to it on YouTube. Okay, what was I looking for?
Let's go, lesbians, let's go!
Hello? Oh, Hobo, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now they get a free fish because they got a sub. Let's see what wife Dio Pendragon's getting. Oh. Listen. Bree, I didn't put Bree in there. She kind of fell in and was like, I live here now. I was like, okay. I like this. I was trying to think of what other songs I liked from this musical. I know there's this one and Sweet Transvestite. I feel like I kind of liked Sword of Damocles. Alright, let me look up the thing I was looking up. I keep getting distracted. Oh, it's Charlie! How fitting, we were just talking about Hazbin Hotel. Okay, where was it that I put it in? Okay, I go to subscriptions and then subscriber badges. Okay, they have 2 month, 3 month, 6 month, 9 month, 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years, 2.5 years. I think I unlock more the longer I'm active as a streamer. Because why would they give you like a 4-year slot if you've only been streaming for like 2 years? So yeah, I gotta decide how many slots do I want to put them in. We got Queen in silver. Nice, nice. Reminds me, we still gotta play One Shot on here. I don't have the Switch version. Maybe I should get the Switch version. I think it has a little extra in it. La Gwen. Okay, I have 4 right now. I don't necessarily have to put them in every slot. So if I wanted, I could just have like 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year. I could do more. I'm not sure what in between stages I should do for these, or where I would go after this one. I guess I could make it more pointy. I could make the colors start to change. True, you can have as many as you want. Yeah. See, I was trying to think of a one to go after the dewdrop, and I was like, what if it had little spikes? But that looks kind of weird. Maybe this one could be 1 year. This could be 2 year. I don't know. We'll just draw more and see what we like. Oh, I haven't played Dispatch, but I have seen people playing the song. What if I did like dewdrop with gold thingy? I was actually just about to draw that one. We're mind melding Ash. Like this. I'm hosed, depressed. I take my meds. JK, I take my meds. I did it like that. It was like this. And this part was gold. I might adjust that a little bit, but yeah, we could do something like that. I'm in the ad break now. It's a great name for a song. Yeah. Who's depressed? But not me, I take my meds. Gold trim. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. I don't know if I like the ratio I put here, but the ratios. What if I just took this one and put the gold trim around it? I feel like it might be a little big. There might be room for the gold trim. I heard Dispatch is fun. It looks good. It sounds like people enjoyed it. So maybe one day I'll play it. I've already seen a lot of spoilers, but I feel like there's still a lot of stuff I don't know, so. Dispatch is fun, but the romance could be better. I've seen people complain about that. I think, like, there's romance in it, but it's not technically a romance game, but some people... I'm not entirely sure. The way some people talk, it makes it sound like maybe it was marketed as being a romance game. Let's see, what other things could I do? This one's interesting, but maybe too much. Hmm. The romance is very much a big part of the game. Okay. It's a Telltale type game. Yeah, I've seen it, so I get the idea of, like, what it's about and how it functions. I do know there's only, like, 2 characters you can actually romance, and people are like, why not the other characters? You can disengage from it. by the Telltale crew, but isn't quite as good. Okay. Yeah, I know it was like by Telltale. Speaking of which, I was looking back through my Steam library recently, and I think I do have a Telltale game on there that I've never played. Was it the one with Wolf in the title? I think it was. I don't know if I like this, but this is probably too spread out. Let me see. What if we had like a... Not by E4 you can't, as Gutsy has found out to her frustration. Oh, okay, I see. So you're kind of forced to romance somebody. I want to go this way. I don't know what I'm doing here. I had like a gem there. I don't know. Gutsy has many gripes with romanceable characters, many valid. Romance is very male fantasy. Okay. I gotcha. I know it's just like Blonde Blazer and Invisigal that you can romance. What if this was like a gem here? It just kind of floats. I don't know. I think it's still enjoyable, but it's got issues. I gotcha. That's it. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're trying to tell a specific story. So I guess I can kind of understand not having a ton of romanceable characters. But I know people have complained because there's like characters they would like to romance. Do I like this explodey looking one? I don't know. Rhino, Romance, Sonar, or Phenomenon. It is unfortunate you cannot have a gay romance. Who wouldn't want to romance Moist Critical's persona? That's who everyone wants to kiss. Or Malevola. Yeah, BB and VZ. People are upset with the lack of gay options. It really should have just been like Tales from the Borderlands, where there was only one you could choose to or not. Yeah. I mean, I guess... I don't know. They have their story they want to tell, I guess. But I guess that is... It does suck if you can't romance characters that would be cool to romance. Let's be real, Ash, the gay option would have been Flambe. But what if I wanted to romance short Jacksepticeye? I'll be honest, Every time I see clips of Jacksepticeye's character and he talks, I'm like, that's just Jacksepticeye. I hear the voice and I'm like, I can't imagine this is your voice. That's just Jacksepticeye. Webboy seems to be a popular option. I have seen people talking about him. Sad little Webboy. This kind of makes it look like a cat. Punch Up would also be good. Yeah. I don't know. Are they... I keep seeing people talk about a season 2. Are they going to make more of the game? Because my understanding is that there is an ending, and that there's like multiple endings, so I don't really know how they would continue. Wet Boy evolves into Moist Man. He strikes fear into the heart of everyone who hears it. They're considering season 2? Okay. I'm curious how they would go about it, because it sounds like there are multiple endings. Oops, sorry. I bumped my phone. Let me go back to the playlist we were on. I'll just click a random song. We could listen to this one. I mean, Telltale's Walking Dead had 4 seasons. Did each season have different endings? And did the later seasons continue from whatever choices you made? Or did they basically choose like a canon ending for each season and just go with that? They would have to do something like Dragon Age's Tapestry where the choices are your choices carried over. Okay, okay. I do think that would be cool. I just feel like at a certain point, the longer the story went on, the more different routes you would have to juggle. Yes, different ending and use your choices. Okay. I wonder how easy that would be to do, or how difficult it would be to do with Dispatch. Because I've heard a little bit about the endings. And I feel like it'd be hard to follow the multiple different endings. Because I know there's a character who, depending on how you go about your choices, they can end up returning to being a villain. And I feel like that it would be hard to juggle, like having an ending where this person stays a hero, and then the other ending where they return to being a villain. I prefer a new protagonist myself. Robert is cool, but a new one would be fun. Each season has a different protag in Telltale's Walking Dead. Okay. See, yeah, I think having something like that would probably make it easier to juggle. I don't know what I'm doing here. This makes it look like a cat. Alright. If I take this and put a border on the outside, I feel like it might be, the gem itself might be a little too big. Might have to make it smaller. Unless I just move it down. Maybe I'll move this one down too. Yeah, like that. I love the drop, but all I can think of, if you want more options, would be to have the pointed gem without gold instead. This one? The one in the middle? You mean like just have it be the gem with no gold around the outside? Like is the first one, yes? That could be an option. We can always just make a bunch and then arbitrarily decide which ones go in which order. Because I love these ones. Glad you like them. I'm just trying to figure out the middle stages. The middle stages of this Pokemon evolution. But if we try some and don't like them, we can always just not use them. Let me do... True, keep cooking. These are looking cool. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I tend to just get caught up in being like, oh, what should I do? I don't know what to do. I feel like if I just go and do something, at least I have something done. If I don't like it, I just don't use it. Do I like that? Or is it like a little wimpy at the top? I must observe from all angles. I think maybe this part needs to just come out like a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so you know the current 1-year one? Well, what if you made its dues gold trimmed with more dues coming from that? The dues gold trimmed with more dues coming from that. I could make them gold trimmed, although I think they're supposed to be more three-dimensional, like round. I don't know. I feel like if you made more dues come from them, that might be a little too small. Remember, these are going to be like the little badges next to your name. The next one, the bigger one? Oh, this one? I could try making them gold trimmed. I could also think of just adding like more, like up here. Or maybe like little ones in between. Like doo-doo, 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 like something like that. We're gonna add the big ones here too. That might be too much, but it's an idea. I might try making these ones gold trim just to see how they look. Okay, let me do... Oh, I like how that looks. I love this song. It is a very fun song. Let me add more highlight to this. Hmm. Hmm. I like that one, or do I feel like something's missing? No, don't do that. That's just the gem. That's it with the gold. Let me bring it over here. Put it here and move that there and turn this one off. Okay, I feel like it might look better if it's a tiny bit smaller. That looks a little big. What if it's smaller like that? Maybe that works better. I don't know if it'll be much of a problem because it's not like they'll be next to each other in people's usernames, badges, whatever. All right. They're really looking good. Yay, I'm glad. Trying to think of if there's an in-between between these two. Maybe I could just do like this one with like just one below it. Let me see. Virgin, if we copy that, and then we like Move it up. You know, I might be able to actually steal a gem from here. If I just do this. I did. Something like that. We'll be back shortly. Alright, see you later, Ish. Let me try throwing this over here. That could work. I'm debating if I like the dewdrop with the gold. It doesn't look bad, but I feel like it... I don't know if going from dewdrop to gold to square with gold makes sense. Maybe it made more sense when it was just dewdrop to square. I don't know. I'll just keep making more. That's the answer. Just more. I have an idea. I can't decide. Scissor Sisters? Ooh, that's a good song. I can't decide. There we go. We'll throw that in there. See, is there another song I want to throw into this? Maybe this song. And... did I do this song yet? Okay, I might try adding more to this one over here. Or does it look weird to go from a square, a smaller square, to then more of a diamond shape? I don't know. I just keep making more. Let me copy this one. Creative Cloud, I don't care if I have 5 app updates available. I'm busy. I'm busy. That's what I'm saying. All these emote ideas. I can't decide who's going to live or die. If I put little ones up here, would that be weird? Maybe. I've just realized that the symmetry I turned on is slightly off. Uh-oh. Shoot, okay. Move them over like one. I think that's more in line. Or is it slightly over? I think that's correct. Okay. Back at the laptop with a smoothie. Ooh, yummy. What kind of smoothie? I don't know if I want the ones at the top. Maybe I'll leave the ones up at the top off for now. Let me see what it looks like with this. Blue. Alrighty. Strawberry matcha. Ooh. I hope you enjoy. Let's see. I have this color. Oh, whoops. I need to turn off symmetry. No more time for symmetry. I think on the small ones, I just kind of put like this circle in the middle. Oh, I need to put that glow there. Nope. Okay, and then... Oop. Then the white. For sure is a routine protein smoothie I have often. Ooh, I don't think I've ever made a protein smoothie. Well, I don't think I've ever actually made a smoothie. I've only very recently kind of gotten into smoothies. Gotta get to sleep. Have a good night, y'all. Good night, Riaz. I hope you have wonderful dreams. Vote in the poll if you haven't yet. Alright, let me see. This one compared to this one. Maybe. I feel like... let me see. Tiny. I don't know if that's too much, or maybe I should make these gems down here, the smaller ones, like a different color. I don't know. I feel like the green's not that different. Like your other eye colors? Oh. You know, that is an option. I do also have... my main colors are cyan and yellow in my eyes, but I've also got those pink, green, and yellow stars in my eyes. Let me see. I was also considering like making parts of this a little like spikier. Just like a tiny bit, but I don't know how much that would really stand out. I don't know if it would be that noticeable. Alright, let me take this one for now and just toss it over here for the comparison. And then let me try experimenting with it. My dog Chui was watching, but I think she fell asleep next to me. Oh, Chui. I don't know if I want both those to be pink, but just for now. Green. What about like a yellow? That's kind of an ugly orange. Maybe I should just use the colors from this one. Why does that not seem like the right color? Oh, it's that glow. I forgot the glow was on them still. Let me turn that off. Like the extra drops make it feel like a shooting star. Oh, okay. Oh, you know, I can see that. I can see that. And then this one at the end. See, if I leave it blue, it just feels kind of odd because the other ones are blue. I could make it purple. Okay, and then I have this glow. But for green, probably more of a that green. And then pink. Get more of a pink color. There's that. Okay, what if I put that there? I don't know. I feel like it looks a little out of place compared to the other ones. I got that one. Or that one. I don't know. I just keep making more. Maybe it should be more like almost a white color. Sending out save reminders. Thank you. I will indeed save right now. Thank you, Changeling. Where's the palette? Here we go. Give me that back. Oh, it's not that one. It's this. Oh. I don't hate this one. I feel like that fits a little better than the like multicolored one. I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to take a sip of my cocoa. Let's see, we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far. If we use all of them. Should I change this middle part of this one more? What if I like... No, I forgot that was there. What if I took just these two spikes and made them spikier? I can experiment. Let's see. I didn't realize this. Need to fix that actually. Is that here? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I see these little stray pixels here. There we go, that's better. Nice. They were hard to see because they were like a light blue. Ooh. Do this. Do I like that, or do I think that looks weird? Let's bring it over to this one. There, if I put it here, and then turn off that one. Oh, it's down here for some reason. No, I don't know if I like the extra spikes. The extra pointy spikes. They're not awful. Let me look at the options it gave me again. 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year. Here, let's try this. We got 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, 5 year. Actually, no, these could just be. Oh my god. Need to turn the opacity off. 2M, M, 6M, 9M. And 2 year, 2.5 year. Okay, those are our options right now. Such a great soundtrack. Hell yeah, Tarzan goes hard. Okay, I've got this. So let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 options so far. We might not do every option. I'm trying to decide if I want to do like the half years or just have each of those be a 1 year thing. So we got Do Gem and then the Square Gem. And then I guess that could be 9 months. So like 2 years. That'll be 1 year. And then maybe this fancy one could be like 3 years when we get the 3 years. Move this down something. I need to move everything down again, but that's fine. Could the final badge having a rainbow effect on it work for a later one? Maybe. I feel like I'm sort of imagining a rainbow effect in my head, but it's like different from the way I did it. I don't know how to render it exactly the way I see it in my head, but I could see going for more of a rainbowy look for the later ones. I'm debating if I want to put this gem with the gold in it anywhere. Let me see. I could do that. But I don't know if I'm liking the Do Gem with the gold. Fair thought it was like a glowing star. Okay, let me pull that one back up. Where is it? So you could do that one instead of this one. See, I think in my mind, I'm imagining the rendering being more like, instead of each one's like an individual color, it's almost like a subtle rainbow that goes through all of them. I don't know. I don't know the way to describe it. But I could probably find like a gemstone that looks like it. Looking them in a line, maybe leave the dewdrops out altogether. It looks out of place. See, I feel like... Here, I feel like if you take that dewdrop out, I feel like the one dewdrop kind of looks okay. But I feel like if you include the dewdrop with the gold, then it feels like a weird jump. I think because none of the other dewdrops have gold. But I don't know. Maybe that is a weird jump too. Ooh you, I'm thinking me. Ooh 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 ooh. What about instead of the drop with gold trim, there was a pointed gem with no gold trim? So just like the gem part of this with no of the gold outline. I can throw that in there real quick. Where is it? I did that, and then ooh. And then made it a bit bigger. Why did you switch Photoshop? Why did you switch what brush I was using? Oops. There we go. There's like a little bit of yellow. Let me take that. Oop, wrong one. So more like that. I might refine it more. Maybe make it like a tiny bit bigger. But just as like an example. I'll probably have to re-render it a little bit. Perhaps the diamond gem in the second. So more like the gem that kind of has the curved in parts rather than just being a square. Do gem, trimmed gem, etc. Keep the gem in. Go dewdrop, then gem, then square. I'll definitely need to either keep this at its smaller size or re-render it a bit, because it's looking a little blurry there. Or no dewdrop? I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to make that smaller. Are we in another ad break? Damn. Feels like we were just in the last one. Ooh. I picked up my hot cocoa. And I was holding it by the handle, but then I was switching to my other hand, so I was like, oh, let me just grab it, and I grabbed it from the bottom, and it was very hot because it's on my mug warmer. How about gem, gem with trim, gem with trim and gem, stylized gem with dew. So like in between the 9 month and the 1 year, have like a single gem like this, but in the like more stylized version. Is what you're saying? So where is it? So like here, just the pointy gem. If you move 3, 6, and 9 down, then do 1 year without the dews. Okay, so this without these. Where is it? Because I guess the idea was the square one was kind of this without the gems. It's just it didn't need to be. I just made it more square just for funsies. But let me see. That's not the one I meant to copy. I need this one. So just like that. Maybe. I don't know, I feel like going from having one of the dewdrops to not having a dewdrop feels like a step back. I don't know. I don't know. My brain is starting to die. But this is good. It's good to experiment and see what might not work. I don't know. Where'd the dewdrop go? There's the dewdrop again. Let's see. Oh, not that one. There we go. Let me move these around. Let me put it in this order. Actually, let me space them out a tiny bit more. No, don't fly away. Why do you always do this to me, Photoshop? You always want to make it fly away. Okay. Of these three, do you guys have a preference? I don't mind the rainbow one. I just feel like it feels like a weird leap between all the other ones only having gold and cyan, and then suddenly this one has 4 new colors. I feel like having the more white-ish gems kind of fit in better. But I don't know. My brain is dying. Oh no. Oh, my pen is falling. I think it works as such a high year. Maybe. I don't know, I guess I'm just thinking about... Sorry, that was my spoon. I guess I'm just thinking about, as time goes on, will we need more badges? And then where will those badges go? Maybe rainbow should be reserved for later. But then how else would I change it? Just get spikier and spikier? Out of the three, the first one with the colored gems work? So you like the rainbow one? Oh, are you saying you like the colored gems, the rainbow ones with the extra spikes? Or you just like this one? Here, let me make this easier. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. I like the rainbow, it should be paired with the horns. Okay. I can see that. I can probably arrange that very quickly. Here's this one. And where's that? The other one. Here we go. Oop, that is not what I meant to grab. Let me finagle these together very quick. Am I on the right one? I'm not on the right one. I need this one and this one. Okay. Okay. With a brand new world to see. Don't know what's ahead, but it won't get the best of me. Alright, so like that. Sounds like a fun combo. I think it would be. I'm just wondering if we need a step in between the 2-year and 3-year. Like bump this one to 4-year and do something else for 3-year. But I don't know. But I can't upload a 3-year one yet because we're not to that point. So we always have more time to marinate on the 3-year. Could eventually pass the 3-year, take inspiration from Starmie. Potentially. That'd be funny. I wonder if we need to go just like an entirely different direction at some point. Just to keep it different. Like maybe a moon-shaped kind of thing. 2.5 could be 2 color dues? Maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna do a 1.5 and 2.5 year. I might just focus on like singular years. Just because otherwise I'll really start to run out of ideas at that point. But if we did put something in between them, that'd probably be a good idea. So 3 blue and 2 rainbow, 3 blue and 4 rainbow. Oh, I see what you mean. Just got my cat Zelda curled up in a ball. Cute. If I fits, I sits. Or what if we... Hold on. That needs to stay there. Let me move these more. These ones are too bulky. They're taking up too much room. What if we put that one in between? Or if it was like... Oops. Or if it was like that. I don't know if that's not different enough from this one. I don't know. I can feel my brain dying. Oh. You know me, I'm very bad at making decisions. I got chocolate in my finger. Alright. I'm finished with my hot cocoa. Let me unplug my mug warmer so it's not a fire hazard. They're looking good. Thank you. I think I just need to make a decision and stick with it. I think these are looking good so far, though. I'll think about the final decisions over the next couple of days, but hopefully I can get them uploaded soon. I do have to like export them as like 3 different sizes, like you do with the emotes for whatever reason. But I feel like my brain's starting to die thinking of more slightly different shapes. So maybe we'll switch to drawing something else. Just checking she wasn't in it again. The bowl usually has apples in it. Cute. Would a cat eat an apple? Perhaps not. Maybe we should try drawing an emote now. Or at least starting on one. Let's see, we wanted a laughing emote. Let me look up some for reference. Let's see, what do we got here? I don't think I like the ones I pulled up. These are all like smiley faces. Let me try. Did I mean laughing emoji? No, I didn't. Google. I wanted an emote. Laughing emote Twitch. There we go. I favor a facepalm. I think I'm gonna do laughing first. Because sometimes I'm in someone else's chat and I want to do a laugh and I don't have a laughing emote, so I have to use Bree's laughing emote instead. Speaking of which, I do like that one. Bunny emote laughing. I want to find the one that she has so I can throw to my references. Oh, something good that I did was getting back to finishing Regama 2.0. And by finish, I mean completely redoing the arms. Nice, congrats. I'm glad you could get some of it done. Always a daunting task to start, but it's very satisfying when you can rig something very nicely. What was I looking for? I need a breeze. Where are the emotes? I don't know if I can copy this. What if I just took a screenshot of it and then put it in here, very tiny. There we go. There's one reference. Yes, thank you, Ash. That works too. Alright, let me look at some of these other ones here. I just want to make sure it reads as a laugh. I know sometimes for laughter people put this like line here, the like line with the 2 dashes. I think they do that in Animal Crossing as well. Let me see. Okay, looks like they're doing more of this symbol in Animal Crossing. For sure, ended up being the best way to fix the hand problem was redoing the arms. They will be better now. Nice, nice. I'm glad. I'm wondering if the laughing one should be animated. Just an animated one takes more effort. But if I keep the animation simple, like maybe it's these lines here, but they just kind of like get bigger and smaller, which is I think is how they do it in Animal Crossing. Could always do a laugh inspired by how Susie laughs in Deltarune. I don't know how that translate into a emote, but let me see. She like throws back her head. Come here, Susie. Thank you, Susie. You can honestly combine the Susie laugh with these symbols. I feel like a lot of these laugh emotes also have like tears. Trying to decide if I want them. Ew. This picture here looks like AI. I don't want AI. Either that or the Wheeze meme art people make emotes of. Oh yeah, let me see. Wheeze meme. This meme? This Wheeze? Oh. There we go. Yes. Yeah. Would that read at a small size? I'm not sure how that would read as an emote. A tiny little emote. Maybe. Let me see what other. Just looking for any other references. We got a couple people, a couple here I'm seeing that put like the hand in front of the mouth. Kaijimo has Louise's laugh emote. Do you have access to that emote? And can put it in chat? Let me see, do I have side emote? Oh. I don't know. There's so many different ways to take it. I could also put ha 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 in it. I can in about 5 minutes. Okay, no problem. No pressure, I was just asking. I'm just looking at all these other ones. I'm debating if I want to put words in it because I have the hi emote. You could put like ha 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 or lol in it. Oh, hold on. Oh, oops. Here's an example of the point and laugh emote. It's based off the cat meme in the corner. Okay. Thank you, Changeling. The blurry cat meme with the little hand. That's funny. I don't know. Many options. Alright, let me just start doodling and see which one speaks to me. Let me put these all in one spot. Actually, we can trim this one. I don't need the rest of it. Let me put the oh, not you. Be someone like you. Ooh. Just put these all somewhere. Okay, these can all go into a reference folder. There we go. I'm gonna turn those off. This can just go on its own layer. Popped in Discord. Oh, thank you. Let me observe. Oh, I see. Oh, the vibration is kind of funny. Okay, it's reading okay as an emote there, but I think the emotes on Twitch are even smaller. But the vibration's fun. I think that sort of movement you can actually do in Twitch when you upload an animated GIF. Because it does have the option for you to just upload a PNG and then it will like move it itself. Alright, let's see. He does have it on Twitch, but I'm not subbed to him. Oh, okay. No problem, no problem. I forget that some emotes are exclusive to subscribers. Let's see. My ears. Do I want my face to be here or here? I feel like I like it over here. Let me make this a darker color. I don't know if I want to do something with my hand in this one. Some people do have like their little hand. I can kind of try Susie's laugh. We'll see how it looks. Maybe this one could still have those little things. If I did this one, I could have it so that these things like move kind of up and down, and then her shoulders move up and down. Maybe. I don't know if I like the hand in front of this one's mouth. Hmm. Oh. Photoshop, stop flying away. Hmm. Hmm. Like what you have cooking? Thank you. I'm just trying to decide. I think my mind's falling into that perfectionist trap. It's like you have to make it the perfect laughing emote. I guess my main concern with the laughing emote is whether or not it will read as laughter at a small scale. I feel like the laughing one is one that could be easily misinterpreted. We could try drawing the Wheeze one. The top one's cute. Yeah, I think I like that one better than the bottom one so far. Let me try this Wheeze one. Is why I love how good the bunny is. Yeah, I like the bunny one a lot. I feel like it reads very easily as laughter. I'm not subbed to Mothwing, but their Wheeze emote has a little bounce in it, and it really helps read as laugh. Okay. Yeah, I feel like in terms of which ones I would animate, I feel like I was kind of imagining the laughing one animated, because I feel like that would help it read as laughter. I feel like if I have this thing kind of animated, and then I have like the shoulders going up and down, I think that would help. We'll see how this looks. Just real quickly. Naindaro. La 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 僕らが描けば君に届くかい I feel like my cough is still lingering from the bronchitis. Will she ever leave me? Who knows? Hmm. Oh, 一緒に That one might be fun for a bigger meme, but I don't know if it would read well as an emote. I don't have any more hot chocolatey milk. This is so sad. I should queue up whatever last songs I want to listen to. What should we listen to, you guys? Ooh, this is a good one. Oh, I have another one we can listen to. Here we go. I think I still like this one the best. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I will take a sip and a stretch. Have you heard Digital Hallucination by Oreo? I don't know if I've heard that one. I do like Oreo, but I don't know if I've heard that song. Let me see. Digital. Oh. Digital Hallucination. I see it. Oh wait, no. Okay, never mind. Spotify did that thing where it brings up the song and then it also brings up the single, which is basically like an album, but it's just that song, which confused me. I like her the best too. She cute. Yeah, I think this one's good. It doesn't look too much like the other ones, does it? Like my other emotes. Hold on, let me take this for a second. You're better off with me. Okay, for the laughter emote, do we prefer her leaning on the left side, or do we like her leaning to the right side? I don't know. In my mind, I guess I go to the right side, but I don't know. I feel like I need to look at all my emotes again in a row. Cause my worry is that I like made too many of them leaning to the same side. I should mix it up, but I can't remember where are my emotes. Take me to my emotes. Let me see. I feel like I do have a lot of them kind of on the right side, but some of them are more from the left. Like the gun and the stop one. And maybe Star Eyes, kind of. Ooh, remember that Steam Machine GameCube I mentioned yesterday? It doesn't come with Windows OS theoretically. It should be coming with SteamOS, a Steam version of Linux. That means you won't have to put it with Windows bullshit if you don't want to. Oh, okay, interesting. That is nice if you can avoid the nonsense that Windows is doing. I like right because it means as the emotes are looking at the stream. Oh, you know, that's a good point. That's a good point. It does make it look like it's looking more at the stream. I feel like I am leaning towards the right one. But I do wonder if that's just because the left is flipped, so it looks weirder. But I'll probably go with right. I think the right does look good. In addition, being privately owned, Steam can charge whatever they please, meaning if they wanted to, they could undercut the market. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that would have a good or bad effect if they attempted that. I forgot I had Swedish fish here. Time for a nice Swedish fish. Let me move this reference over here. If I make this an animated one, I'll probably have to move it into its own file at some point. We can just finish the sketching here. So we could get a PC console without Windows interference that functions as a normal PC that sits in your living room that theoretically... Excuse me, I had a cough. That functions as a normal PC that sits in your living room that theoretically can do 4K thingamajig. Imagine if it was affordable. Yeah, they still haven't announced the price yet. I know, I think the price might be what makes or breaks it. But if it's at least somewhat affordable, I think it really sounds like it could really change the market. The price will indeed make it or break it, yeah. I think that's really going to affect how big of a crowd is going to get it. Because if it's too expensive, you might just attract more hardcore people. But if it's more affordable, I think a wider audience would get into it. And at that point, you'd probably start appealing to people who aren't on Steam already. The more I hear of it, I'm getting interested in it. Would love to be able to play Steam games while chilling in my living room space, at least once I have a couch again. That would be cool. I probably wouldn't get it, just because I already have my PC. But if I were to get something, it would probably be the Steam Deck, so I could make it portable. And I turned round and there you go. And Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries. What song are we listening to now? Oh. I was like, I don't recognize it. That's because it was Ash's suggestion. Love her little canines. Yes, I must have my little champers. Well, is very important for biting people. What does biting people have to do with being a mage in training? Everything. Everything. It's the most important, obviously. Did we already listen to Santa Maria? What do I want to listen to? Here, we can listen to this one. Fighting means blood for blood magic. Exactly. Exactly. It's very important for the blood rituals. The very legal blood rituals. I feel like maybe she could, like, when the shoulders move down, the head can move up. Should be kind of like that. I feel like that kind of works. You can see the vision, maybe. I can see it, I can see it. Yeah, I think even just that little bit of movement helps it read as a laugh. Let's see. Yeah, I should probably make it its own file. You're coming along well, thank you. I just have to remember how big this square is. I think it's 510 by 510. Hold on, let me look at these. Do I cut it off? Yeah, I think I do cut it off outside of that. Okay. Oh, you know, I should have copied them at the same time. Both of these together. Right about here-ish. Alright, let me save this as its own file. Emotes, animated emotes. Laugh. Let me type it. Hello, computer. There we go. So where is the timeline? That's slow. Let's make it more like this. Maybe faster timing. That might be good. Oh yeah. Well, if I'm just doing two, I can always figure out the timing a little bit more later. The final ad break starts in a minute, so we'll go to the end of the ad break. That was awesome. Thank y'all. I think it'll be pretty good. I might Do I want to move them around a little bit more? Or do I like that? Maybe I'll make them just like a tiny bit more zoomed in. Okay. Do I need to refine this sketch anymore? Probably pretty good. When should I start with? I'll start with this one. What should the final song be? What do we want to listen to? Oh, I'll key this one up. Key? I'll cue it. I love keying songs, just like I love keying cars. Okay, how thick did I make the lines? I think it was 15 for most of it. Okay. Get rid of this timeline. Okay, I just wanted to check the style. Are they 15 on the inside? I think they're 10 on the inside. Okay. Did Frosty say something silly? Attention, coming soon to a chat near you. In a world where tech dreams and art collide, join Aster Magicia's stream for a tale of innovation and creativity. Chat's buzzing about a potential Windows-free PC console revolution. Will it be affordable? Can it conquer the living room? Meanwhile, Aster's art comes alive with magical canines and blood magic vibes. Dance emotes fly as viewers celebrate each brushstroke. Tune in for the chill and thrill. Frosty is also excited about the Gabe Cube. Conquer the living room. That living room is wild. Wild and free. Someone needs to tame it. that's fine. Inertia. Don't understand. Just what I am. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and stretch, changeling. We're gonna end after this song because I like this song. Then stretch. Hydrating. All the art today has been great. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad I could be a little bit productive today. Hopefully we can start using the art I did today soon. You know, once I make up my mind about what I want to use. Thank you for fun stream, Astro drawing stream, got motivated to draw too. Yay, I'm glad. I like when we can all be productive together. Alright, well, the song is over. Alright, well that's where this is. I might work on it off stream. But if not, hopefully we can do another art stream again soon. Although next week's Thanksgiving, so probably not till after that. But you know. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me today. Hope you had a fun time. Hope you enjoyed the art. Hopefully I can get those sub badges up soon. Oh. I think this will probably be the last stream on my channel for the week. But on Sunday, Ari, Crix, and I will be doing a collab stream playing Storebound. It'll start somewhere around 8 to 9 p.m. EST. Not sure on the exact starting time, but somewhere around there. And I'll notify y'all in the Discord when it happens. I think we're just streaming Crix's POV, but maybe mine will get streamed too. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I look forward to it. I should get my schedule for next week up, hopefully by Sunday, but also since next week is Thanksgiving, and my friends might want to do a collab, maybe I'll just end up playing it more by ear. But I will let you know once I know. If looking for someone, Art2 OJ is live. We can raid them, yeah. Always fun to find new people to raid. Okay. OH underscore JA underscore Y. Okay, hopefully I spelled that correctly. Gracie Master, hope you have a good evening. Thank you. Excited for the collab? Yeah, I hope it'll be fun. We haven't collabed before, so but I think it'll be really fun. And I'm excited to try this new game. It looks interesting. But yeah, thank you all for joining me today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye. Farewell. See you later.